right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Let's go. I'm excited to see this gameplay.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster?
Exactly.
Fighters work? Well, now it is time for Kombat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended
I love it.
First look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
Let's go.
Kombat 1. Let's do it.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
There we go. Ooh, let's go. Yes, finally. Exactly what I said. Combos for days.
Proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Is that Kenshi? Wow. Cameo fighters. Wow, that's thick. Is that Johnny Cage? They just violated Johnny Cage. Wow, this game looks thick. Oh, I love it.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Let's go. Jax cameo fighter. Wow, this is sick. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Wow, this is gonna be incredible.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
And Raiden is turned into a human. Oh, so that's Kenshin. So who was the other guy? With the floating sword. I mean, not with the floating sword, with the... This is incredible.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Yo, the combat is gonna be hype. I can't wait for this game. Goro? As a cameo fighter? Nice. Striker's back? Wow, this is incredible. Yes. Oh. Kano. Wow, that was incredible. Let's go, Mortal Kombat 1. Ooh, with the old school fatality. I love it. That was amazing. Shang Tsung. They didn't show any Shang Tsung though. That looks incredible.
That was pretty good, right, guys?
That was amazing. That was great.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat,
Ed Boon. Let's go.
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1, so tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all
wow,
these
Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers,
allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the players kind of imagination.
This is going to be incredible. I love the versus screen.
What they like seeing, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button.
Wow, we got to see the actual
a different move. Push it
UI,
down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
This is incredible. I can't wait till September and this game comes out.
And so
I'm going to be on it like Street Fighter 6.
Which is basic. That'll limit it so you can't.
Wow, the combo potential is incredible.
But you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the
I love it.
Have a lot of
did they bring back running?
Arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them.
Oh, and you can use the cameo fighters defensively too.
They come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro.
Yes, Goro.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
What?
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear
nice
his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build
Seeing
this.
Jean-Claude Van Damme get fatality.
So we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this
that was
weekend,
a great first look.
Media, so
that was
lots more coverage, lots more characters.
Already, this is better than the Sony PlayStation Showcase.
Boone, thank you so
already.
much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much.
Just having iconic franchises.
So excited about that one.
It's
all right. Next up, it's been a fun
makes a big
couple weeks
difference.
for action RPG.